ተመልካቾቻችን ዛሬ ለዶክተር አብይ አህመድ የተበረከተላቸው የሰላም የኖቤል ሽልማት በኖርዌይ ኮሚቴ ሲበረከተላቸው የኖርዌይ ኮሚቴ በምን ምክንያት ዶክተር አብይ አህመድን ሊመርጥ እንደቻለ በፕሮግራሙ ላይ ገልጿል። ይህንንም ቀጥታ ከኖርዌይ የነበረውን ፕሮግራም የሚያሳይ ቪዲዮ እዚህ ይዘን መተናል። ይህን ቪዲዮ እንድትከታተሉ እንጋብዛለን። መልካም ጊዜ።
The Norwegian Nobel Committee has decided to award the Nobel Peace Prize for 2019 to Ethiopian Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed Ali for his efforts to achieve peace and international cooperation, and in particular for his decisive initiative to resolve the border conflict with neighboring Eritrea. The prize is also meant to recognize the stakeholders working for peace and reconciliation in Ethiopia and in the East and Northeast African regions. When Abiy Ahmed became Prime Minister in April 2018, he made it clear that he wished to resume peace talks with Eritrea. In close cooperation with Isaias Afwerki, the president of Eritrea, Abiy Ahmed quickly worked out the principles for a peace agreement to end the long no peace, no war stalemate between the two countries. These principles are set out in the declarations that Prime Minister Abye and President Afwerki signed in Asmara and Jeddah in July and September. An important premise for the breakthrough was Abiy Ahmed's unconditional willingness to accept the arbitration ruling of an international boundary commission in 2002. Now, peace does not arise from the actions of one party alone. When Prime Minister Abye reached out his hand, President Afwerki grasped it and helped to formalize the peace process between the two countries. The Norwegian Nobel Committee hopes the peace agreement will help to bring about positive change for the entire populations of Ethiopia and Eritrea. In Ethiopia, even if much work remains, Abiy Ahmed has initiated important reforms that give many citizens hope for a better life and a brighter future. He spent his first 100 days as Prime Minister lifting the country's state of emergency, granting amnesty to thousands of political prisoners, discontinuing media censorship, legalizing outlaw opposition groups, dismissing military and civilian leaders who were suspected of corruption, and significantly increasing the influence of women in Ethiopian political and community life. He has also pledged to strengthen democracy by holding free and fair elections. In the wake of the peace process with Eritrea, Prime Minister Abye has engaged in other peace and reconciliation processes in East and Northeast Africa. In September 2018, he and his government contributed actively to the normalization of diplomatic relations between Eritrea and Djibouti after many years of political hostility. Additionally, Abiy Ahmed has sought to mediate between Kenya and Somalia in their protracted conflict over rights to a disputed marine area. This there is now hope for a resolution to this conflict. And in Sudan, the military regime and the opposition have returned to the negotiating table. And on 17th of August, they released a joint draft of a new constitution intended to secure a peaceful transition to civil rule in the country. Prime Minister Abye played a key role in the process that led to the agreement. Ethiopia is a country of many different languages and peoples. Lately, old ethnic rivalries have flared up. According to international observers, up to 3 million Ethiopians may be internally displaced. This is in addition to the million or so refugees and asylum seekers from neighboring countries. As Prime Minister, Abiy Ahmed has sought to promote reconciliation, solidarity, and social justice. However, many challenges remain unresolved. Ethnic strife continues to escalate, and we have seen troubling examples of this in recent weeks and months. No doubt, some people will think this year's prize is being awarded too early. The Norwegian Nobel Committee believes it is now that Abiy Ahmed's efforts deserve recognition and need encouragement. The Norwegian Nobel Committee hopes that the Nobel Prize will strengthen Prime Minister Abiy in his important work for peace and reconciliation. Ethiopia is Africa's second most populous country and East Africa's largest economy. A peaceful, stable and successful Ethiopia will have many positive side effects and will help to strengthen fraternity among nations and peoples in this region. With the provisions of Alfred Nobel's will firmly in mind, the Norwegian Nobel Committee sees Abiy Ahmed as the person who, in the preceding year, has done the most to deserve the Nobel Peace Prize for 2019. Thank you very much for your attention.
በአቡ ዳቢ የሚገኙ ህንጻዎች በኢትዮጵያ ሰንደቅ ዓላማ ደምቀዋል። የጠቅላይ ሚኒስትር አብይ አህመድን የኖቤል ሽልማት ማሸነፍ በማስመልከት የተባበሩት አረብ ኤሚሬቶች መዲና በሆነችው አቡ ዳቢ ከተማ የሚገኙ ህንጻዎች በኢትዮጵያ ሰንደቅ ዓላማ ደምቀው ታይተዋል። በተባበሩት አረብ ኤሚሬቶች የኢትዮጵያ አምባሳደር የሆኑት ሱሌማን ደደፎ በማህበራዊ ገጻቸው ላይ አቡ ዳቢ በጠቅላይ ሚኒስትር አብይ የኖቤል ሽልማት እንዲያከበረች ነው ሲሉ በኢትዮጵያ ሰንደቅ ዓላማ ቀለማት የደመቁ የአቡ ዳቢ ህንጻዎች የሚያሳዩ ተንቀሳቃሽ ምስሎችን ለጥፈዋል። በአንዱ ህንጻ ላይ በእንግሊዘኛ የኢትዮጵያ ጠቅላይ ሚኒስትር አብይ አህመድ የ2019 የኖቤል ሽልማት አሸናፊ በመሆኑ እንኳን ደስ አለው የሚል መልእክት ይታያል። የተባበሩት አረብ ኤሚሬቶች ሉል አልጋ ወራሽ ከሰዓታት በፊት በአማርኛ ጓደኛዬ ጠቅላይ ሚኒስትር አብይ አህመድ የኖቤል ሽልማት በማሸነፍ የተሰማኝን ደስታና ጥልቅ ስሜት ለመግለጽ እወዳለሁ። ጠቅላይ ሚኒስትሩ ሽልማቱ ይገባዋል ሲሉ ትዊተር ገጻቸው ላይ አስፍረው ነበር። ጠቅላይ ሚኒስትር አብይ ሽልማት የኢትዮጵያና የአፍሪካ ነው አሉ። ጠቅላይ ሚኒስትር አብይ አህመድ በትዊተር ገጻቸው ላይ በኖርዌይ የኖቤል ኮሚቴው ውሳኔ ተደስቻለሁ። ለሰላም ለሚሰሩና ለሚተጉ በሙሉ የከበረ ምስጋናዬን አቀርባለሁ። ይህ ሽልማት የኢትዮጵያና የአፍሪካ ነው ሲሉ አስፍረዋል። ለመቶኛ ጊዜ በተሰጠው ሽልማት 107 ሰዎች እንዲሁም 27 ድርጅቶች ተሸላሚ መሆን ችለዋል። ከዚህ በፊትም የሰላም የኖቤል ሽልማት ማግኘት የቻሉ አፍሪካውያን የሚከተሉት ናቸው። አንደኛ በ2018 ዴኒስ ሙክዌጌ ዴሞክራቲክ ሪፐብሊክ ኮንጎ፣ በ2015 ናሽናል ዳያሎግ ኳርቴት ቱኒዚያ፣ 2011 ኤለን ጆንሰን ሰርሊፍ እና ሌማህ ግቦዊ ላይቤሪያ፣ በ2005 የሞሐመድ ኤል ባራዲ ግብጽ በ2004 ዋንጋሪ ማታይ ኬንያ በ2001 ኮፊ አናን ጋና በ1993 ኔልሰን ማንዴላ እና ኤፍደብሊው ደክለርክ ደቡብ አፍሪካ በ1984 ዴዝሞንድ ቱቱ ደቡብ አፍሪካ በ1978 አንዋር አልሳዳት ግብጽ በ1960 አልበርት ሉቲሊ ደቡብ አፍሪካ ምንጭ ቢቢሲ ነው